Dear students, today we are going to understand part 4 of class 9 English from your Beehive book, lesson 4, A Truly Beautiful Mind. So in the previous part, we have seen that how Albert Einstein got Nobel Prize, and then how his personal life also was very disturbed. He got divorced after getting married to her first wife, Melba. And then the same year, when he got married to Melba, he married the same year he married his cousin Elsa. And then we also saw that how his theory of relativity was proved by the eclipse. Now in today's part, we are going to learn these things. When the Nazis came to power in Germany in 1933, Einstein immigrated to the United States. 5 years later, the discovery of nuclear fusion in Berlin had American physicists in an uproar. Many of them had fled from fascism just as Einstein had, and now they were afraid the Nazi could build and use atomic bomb. Okay, so now when years got on past and he was a physicist, he started to do a lot of research and project works. So in your history first chapter or in your second chapter, you will come across the Nazis, Napoleon, Hitler. So when they came into power during the First World War, Second World War, so at that time, when this at the time of Second World War, when Nazis were in power, Hitler was in power in Germany. So Einstein moved from Germany to USA, to United States of America, and this was 5 years later that they discovered the nuclear fusion in Berlin, which the American physicists had in an uproar. They were on process to get it developed. Then many of them felt that if something happens, or these Nazis, because they have now got power this for atomic bomb, so they were afraid that they could build this atom bomb and use this. Because of nuclear fusion, they can make a atomic bomb and they can use it anywhere. So that's why many of the physicists, many of the scientists during those times, they moved from Germany to yeah, America. Okay, fine. At the urging of a colleague, Einstein wrote a letter to the American president Franklin D. Roosevelt on 2nd August 1939, in which he warned a single bomb of this kind exploded in a port might very well destroy the whole port together with some of the surrounding territory. His words did not fail to have an effect. The Americans developed the atomic bomb in a secret project of their own and dropped it on the Japanese city of Hiroshima and Nagasaki in August 1945. So, uh, many times it used to happen when our colleagues, our classmates used to force us to do something, and because of their pressure, because of their saying, we make a mischief, the same thing, or we do some work. The same thing happened here with Einstein also, because his colleagues were urging, they were forcing him that you write a letter, you write a letter, you write a letter. And Einstein wrote a letter to that time American President Franklin D. Roosevelt, that on 2nd August 1939. And in that letter he mentioned clearly that if a single bomb of this type is made, it can explode your इन अ पोर्ट, एक पोर्ट में वो एक्सप्लोड हो सकता है, ब्लास्ट हो सकता है, और पूरा का पूरा पोर्ट जो है वो तबाह, नस्तो नाबूद या एकदम चला जाएगा. And the same thing happened in Port Blair when this bomb blast took place. Whole port was gone. So Americans developed this atomic bomb in a secret project. उन्होंने इसको एक secret project में develop किया और जापान के we know that those two cities Hiroshima and Nagasaki they dropped that bomb there. Okay, fine. Einstein was deeply shaken by the extent of the destruction. This time, he wrote a public missive to the United States nations. In it, he proposed the formation of a world government. Unlike the letter to Roosevelt, this one made no impact. But over the next decade, Einstein got ever more involved in politics, agitating for an end to the arms buildup and using his popularity to campaign for peace and democracy. When Einstein died in 1955 at the age of 76, he was celebrated as a visionary and world citizen as much as a scientific genius. So, you know that when he informed Roosevelt, they prepared atomic bomb in a secret project and they dropped it on Japanese cities Hiroshima and Nagasaki. So by this thing, when this destruction took place, Einstein was deeply shaken. He was moved at how much destruction has been made. So this time, what he did, he wrote a letter. He wrote a public missive. Public missive means a letter which is especially very long official letter to the United Nations. So by that time, United Nations were formed. So he wrote that long letter to them, and he suggested to have a world government. Okay, that the whole world will be under one government. Whatso things are happening, they have to be done by this government. So no war, no such kind of things should take place. But as his previous letter, which he has written to Roosevelt, that had a impact that these Americans they prepared atomic bomb, but this long letter did not had any effect. But Einstein did not uh, moved or he did not give up, but what he tried, he got involved in politics and he started to make sure that people are aware to get rid of this arms of these all weapons, and for this he started different campaigns, and his popularity was for peace and democracy. And then in the year 1955, at the age of 76, Einstein died. And when he died, he was celebrated as a visionary, that he was a person who looked to the future, to brought future things, to have peace, democracy, and all those things. And he was more than a scientific genius. He was celebrated as a world citizen who thought about world and as well as the scientific genius. Okay,